In chapter number 5, that is dissolution of partnership firm, up to last class we have solved almost every sum except the last number 20 that I am going to explain today. So number 20, sum number 20, numerical number 20 on page number 260 of your NCERT book. Now the question is like this. I am reading the question first. The following the balance sheet of Tanu and Manu, who share profits and losses in the ratio of 5:3 on 31st December 17. In balance sheet we are given creditors, bills payable, bank loan, reserve fund, capital, and asset side bank, debtors, stock, motor car, machine, investment, fixture. Now on the above date the firm is dissolved and the following agreement was made. Tanu agreed to pay the bank loan and took away the debtors. Sundry creditors accept stock and paid 10,000 to the firm. Machine is taken over by Manu for rupees 40,000 and he agreed to pay off bills payable at a discount of 5%. Motor car was taken by Tanu for rupees 60,000. Investment realized 76,000 and fixtures realized 4,000 and the expenses of dissolution amounted to rupees 2,200. You are required to prepare realization account, bank account and capital account. So I have prepared the three accounts. Number 1 is realization account, books of Tanu and Manu, realization account. Then number 2 is a partners capital account with 2 columns, Tanu and Manu, this side, and then bank account. Now first of all we have to write the partners capital balances as by balance BD. So by balance BD it is 1,10,000 and 90,000. These are given in your book. After that we have to transfer this reserve fund. Reserve fund will be transferred to capital in their old ratio and the ratio is a 5:3. So reserve fund is 16,000, that is divided in the ratio 5:3 as 10,000 and 6,000. After that we have to write the bank balance here. So to balance BD 16,000. This is given in the balance sheet asset side. After this we have to transfer all the asset to realization account. So I have transferred the asset to this side of realization account. I have transferred individual asset, say 2 debtors, 2 stock, 2 motor car, 2 machinery, 2 investment, 2 fixture, and these are the book values given in the balance sheet. Okay. Similarly, I have transferred 3 liabilities here: by creditors, by bills payable, by bank loan. These are also the book values given in the liability side of balance sheet. Now after this, what is happening? Tanu agreed to pay the bank loan and took away the debtors. So first we shall pass entry in the books of Tanu, in the account of Tanu, by Tanu's capital. Tanu is taking 2 things: debtors for rupees 55,000 and car for rupees 60,000. So total 1,15,000 assets are taken by Tanu. This will be recorded here, 1,15,000, and Tanu is agreeing to pay the bank loan. So that will come this side, to Tanu's capital, bank loan 50,000. Now this entry will be credited to Tanu account and this entry will be debited to Tanu account. So I have written here to realization account assets 1,15,000 and this side by realization account 50,000. This is for Tanu only. Okay, 1,15,000 and 50,000. Now creditors accept the stock and paid 10,000 to the firm. Here we are giving the entire stock to creditor. And creditors, you see our creditors is rupees 62,000, but we are giving them stock for 75,000. So they are returning to the firm 10,000. So I have written as by bank creditors excess, that is 10,000, and this will be recorded in the bank column also like this: to realization account creditors excess received 10,000. After that machinery is taken by Manu 40,000 and he agreed to pay the bills payable at a discount of 5%. Now Manu is taking asset, so here we shall write by Manu's capital, machinery taken 40,000 and he is also ready to bear the bills payable. So we shall write to Manu's capital, bills payable 30,400. Remember this is 95% of this, because the bills payable book value was 32,000. but they are to be paid by Manu at 5% discount. So this is 95%. Now this is 40,000 and this 30,400. will be recorded in the capital account. So I have written to realization account in Manu's column 40,000 and here by relation account in Manu's column 30,400. Okay. Now after that we are realizing sub asset. How realizing? Investment realized 76,000 and fixtures realized 4,000. So I have written here by bank. Investment realized 76,000 and fixtures realized 4,000. Total realization is 80,000. So 80,000 written here. Now the same will be recorded in the debit side of bank column as a to realization account assets realized 80,000. Okay. After that there is one more entry. The expenses of a resolution amounted to 2,200. So that will be recorded here. To bank account expenses 2,200 and that will also come to the bank account this side. By realization expenses 2,200. Now after doing all these things we have to balance this account first, realization account. The balance of this account is coming to this side because this side total was less than this side. This side total was coming 4,26,600 but this size 426,600 was not coming. So to make it 426,600 I put this balance in this side 37,600. That is called realization loss. So I have written by capital account loss 37,600 and that is shared in the ratio 5:3. So 5 by 8, 3 by 8 of this is this and this. Now this will be posted to capital account like this. To realization loss 23,500, this 23,500, then 14,100, this is 14,100. After doing this we have to balance capital account. In capital account I see that this side total is more, both account this side, both column this side total is more. So the balance is coming here. This is the balance 31,500 and 72,300. These are called credit balances. So this I have written as to bank, that means final payment, and bank account they will come to the credit side as by Tanuj capital, by Manuj capital. So by Tanuj capital, by Manuj capital, payment 31,500, 31,500, 72,300, 72,300. After this this bank account will tally, that means bank account total is equal both sides. So this is how to solve the problems on dissolution of partnership firm. Now you are given a homework, numerical number 19 on page number 259. This is more or less similar to 20. So after going through 20, after watching 20 carefully, you are able to solve number 19. Now after that one more homework is given to you, homework number 2, that is extra homework apart from NCERT book. Give necessary journal entries for settlement of a partner's loan on dissolution of a firm in the following cases. You are given 3 cases, case A, B and C. Loan from A 50,000 and A's capital credit balance 60,000. Now here loan will be paid separately, that means it cannot be transferred to capital account. So we have to pass entry for payment of loan as A's loan account debit to bank 50,000. Okay. But number B, loan from A 50,000 and A's capital debit balance. Here A's capital account is showing debit balance. So if a partner is showing debit balance in capital account and credit balance in loan account, then loan can be transferred to capital. So here our entry will be A's loan account debit to A's capital only 50,000. Okay. Then third case, loan from A 50,000 and A's capital debit balance 32,000. Here 32,000 out of this loan will be transferred to capital account and balance 18,000 will be paid in cash. So our entry will be A's loan account debit 50,000 to A's capital 32,000 to bank 18,000. So this will be the answer to this homework number 2. Now total numerical solved in this chapter. So far this up to this I have solved 1, 2, 7, 8, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. These are from NCERT book and 2 from myself, 2 others. So these are the total numerical solved in this chapter, and you are given homework as 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19. These are from NCERT book and 2 others from myself. So total these are the homework and these are the numbers solved. Now after that I have also given you short answer questions, they carry 3 marks. So try to find their answer. State the order of settlement of accounts on dissolution of firm. On what account the relation account differ from revaluation account. Explain the dissolution of firm by notice and by agreement, and state 6 situations of dissolution of firm by court order. So this is the end of chapter 5. Now from next week onward, I shall be revising chapter number 3 and 4 by this chapter number 3 and 4. Yes, 2 I have done in classroom, 3 and 4 I have done without a audio visual support. So chapter number 3 and 4 will be revised from next week onward with the help of audio visual explanation. Thank you.